Regular viewers of this channel will know that my weekly series, The Gymquisition, sometimes has a subsection called Oh Ubisoft, where we look at all the news that makes you roll your eyes and say, oh Ubisoft. Now obviously Ubisoft-based bullshit is best saved there, but I thought to myself, why not just behave like a video game executive this morning and have it all? When you think about it, you can just have everything. So I could do this right now for content, you know, cheap and cheerful content on a Tuesday morning, and then if I haven't got anything better on Monday, I can use it there as well. I don't think that's like lazy or anything, that's just business, because businesses exist to make money, and that's it. End of discussion. You know what, Craig, all things told, I think that was a really good intro. Yeah. Anyway, I was out of commission for a lot of last week, so we've got some catching up to do. This isn't especially new news, but this isn't a news channel, so shove it up your arsehole. We're here to talk about your favourite subject and mine. It's actually been a while for this channel, but we're here to talk about loot boxes. That's totally not gambling, but it is gambling. Really, it just doesn't have a term designed for it yet because it's not really gambling on a technical or legal level because it skirts around gambling, but it should be regulated anyway because it's kind of like gambling. And I'm ad-libbing the hell out of this bit, so don't take anything I say at face value. System. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands was a massively popular hit for Ubisoft last year. Even though I've played it and I don't really see why it's so brilliant, it sold gangbusters and clearly made Ubisoft a lot of money, but it didn't make Ubisoft every single coin that's ever been minted in the entire history of humankind. And that's a problem. So it is that Ubisoft has introduced battle crates months after the release of Ghost Recon Wildlands, which is pretty sly on Ubisoft's part because loot boxes are still a pretty big deal, but it didn't actually make a lot of headlines when it was announced because it's Ghost Recon Wildlands, it's an old game. And as someone who worked in traditional games media, I know exactly why. If it's not being led up to, or it's not just come out, the take's not going to be hot enough, so stick it in the bin. You'll note with Tom Clancy's The Division, they also added microtransactions a lot later, even after specifically stating that the game would never have them. Remember, Ubisoft are liars. As far as AAA video games go, they may as a corporation be the premium bullshitters out there. It's what they do best. Now outside of that, Ubisoft has boned up on its PR here, so it's made it very clear that this is all just cosmetic. And as you might expect, after the debacle of Battlefront 2, games that come out with just cosmetic loot boxes are already being seen as the right way of doing it, the good, honest way of doing it. Now if you agree with that idea, cool, but I don't. I have a video out there explaining why I don't agree with it, so we can all happily go our separate ways on that matter. The rest of you still sticking around, let's have a look at what these battle crates are, shall we? So in Ubisoft's words, battle crates are designed to offer you an additional and accessible way to complete your cosmetic customization experience. And the update containing these loot boxes, they do point out, will be released for free, so that's fucking generous. They really do lay it on fucking thick though. It's like propaganda almost. We made sure the implementation is fair in terms of the items given to players, while also ensuring that they have zero impact on gameplay and player progression. This is written by someone pissing their pants at the idea that Battlefront fans might be reading it. So how do you get battle crates? Well, all players will receive a gifted Spec Ops crate and a gifted Ghost War crate, which are redeemable on the Ubisoft Club. If you want any more, they cost 400 store credits. And that's it. That's how you get them. Just, you gotta get credits. But on the plus side, no duplicates. So no credits. But let's not be too harsh on Ubisoft, because of course games are very expensive to make, and this is an online-focused game, very much like Overwatch, so of course all of the DLC expansions were free. Oh. Well, it didn't have any of that season pass bollocks. Oh. Oh my god, they were even selling little fucking avatars on here for 39p. It's the pettiness of it. Oh, Ubisoft. Anyway, sorry, I completely lost my composure now just seeing the little 39p. 39p avatars, so I'm probably going to wrap this up. In case you couldn't have guessed, I still think loot boxes in all their forms are bollocks, and I realise that some people think that makes me a little bit too Knight Templar on the whole thing, but what the fuck ever. I just cross my fingers that Ubisoft makes enough money off those loot boxes to be able to allow those avatars to be free so they don't split up the community. Need all the avatars to be free so that you don't split the player base. Fucking, oh, Ubisoft.